I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jada.
And welcome back. So, last week we asked you to ask us some questions because this is our 3rd year anniversary. That's right, this week we've been on YouTube for 3 years. Thank you to everybody who has either been here since the beginning or trickled in along the way.
Yes.
Whether it's from the start or this is your first video, welcome.
So what it was is we asked you guys what questions do you want to do.
What questions do you want to do?
What questions do you want to
ask?
Before we do that though, we're going to ask you a question. So as most of you know, my face is not pudgy for no reason. It is because I'm pregnant. and I've not told you guys like our expected due date or anything like that, but we're shooting this video on a Friday night. It's coming out on a Saturday morning. And so I'm going to show you my stomach and you guys can guess when you think the due date is and the baby's weight.
Just the baby's weight, not the mama's weight.
No, not my weight. And so I'm gonna do a little. Ashley's like, she said this dress is too loose. Really show your stomach. But we'll insert a picture here as well so that you guys can see. So comment down below what you think, and when I'm filling up to it, you know, after the baby's born, we'll let you guys know who the winner was.
Yeah.
But now on to your questions for us.
Okay, and in no certain order. Oh, actually, this is relevant. Joe Taylor asked, when is Jada due? Nope,
you guys are supposed to. No, no. All right, we're not telling that one because we're having you guys guess it. The second part to Joe's question is, Ashley, have you a significant other in your life?
All right, and then that is also a question brought to us by Two Fish Tacos that says, let's see, is Ashley seeing anyone these days? The answer is yes, I am, and have been for a while now. And some Eagle Eye viewers may have even spotted him in a past video. Okay, so next.
The other one was, how are your parents doing?
Yeah.
And doing okay.
Yeah,
Mom and Ashley are going on a cruise, and that's why they're here visiting, not just to see me. And
we come down plenty just to see her. I enjoy it the most. I should say the most, but I do tend to enjoy when
she gets gone on a cruise.
Yes.
And then Dad has been busy fixing this house that Ashley's got him working on at home.
Some renovation / flip house footage coming in the next month or two.
She's being optimistic.
There will be quite a few little renovation videos coming up in the next month.
We've done some renovation on my house.
Yep.
All right, next question
is brought to us by Justin Feltz. It says, happy Saturday. Thank you.
Commented last week's video.
Do you like country music?
Yes. It's not the favorite genre, but you know.
And I might get a bit of hate, and Jada can agree. We're not big on twangy country music.
Oh, that's the music of our people. She's talking about like bluegrass and stuff. But like, y'all, first CD that I think I ever memorized was Shania Twain, Come On Over.
Soundtrack to Dirty Dancing was the first CD you ever knew.
Maybe, but not from listening to the CD, from watching the movie on repeat growing up. There was a lot of adult undertones, or not even undertones, just plain adult stuff that just
that our childlike innocent minds just did not realize.
All right, next question.
Ronald Tinker says, okay, who's older?
So I think we did answer this on the last video, but if you've not seen it, like the last video that we did about questions.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. And we've got loads of new viewers. Mm-hmm. Like we've got 10,000 viewers now. Thanks, guys. Well, subscribers. Not everyone views our videos. I'm 3 minutes older.
Yeah. Whopping 3 minutes.
Yep.
It's a good thing we don't live in
I've
medieval
never,
times.
I've never held it over her head or anything. Like, I'm older when you gotta listen to me. You know, it's whatever.
Okay, then we have Glenn Cannon asked, what is your most favorite video of all your videos?
So I have mentioned this in the past. I really like the Etsy video that I did because I feel like it was a fun prank-ish kind of video.
Because she put work into it, and I had no idea that she did that stuff. And so
because I told her the video was going to be one thing, but really it was a completely different thing. Yeah. So links in the description down below.
She's still so sad. She's like,
it's only got like 2,000 views. It's only got like 2,000 views, and so I'm just like, come on.
Watch my video.
But also, we talked about this one a little bit, actually. We tried not to talk about any of these before. Yeah,
this is the one we did talk about. Yeah, there were only two that we previously talked about, and this was one of them. And our Halloween short film that we did, because we had such a crazy good time doing it. It actually took a long time to do, and it was such a hard edit.
She said a long time to do. We had a Patreon live session, and someone was like, you guys should do a Halloween video. And I was like, all right, well, I leave in 2 days. Like, I have the next day and then the next day, and I leave or whatever. And I was like, so.
And one of the days we were going fishing with Dad.
But we used that in the video.
Yes.
We were like,
we had a couple of different locations. Like, we mixed and mingled it. But, I mean, we did take, almost a full one of the days was, like, completely dedicated to, like,
and love you, Mom. She was so supportive.
She was such a girl,
Christian.
Yes.
They both.
But it was fun because Mom, Dad, Christian, Jen and I were in it and stuff like that. And our Patreon has had a bloopers reel for almost 3 years now of it, and the bloopers are actually longer than the actual video. It's just a lot of accidents and a lot of laughing. And I think we're gonna maybe take it out of the vault this Halloween, possibly. It's been in there for a while, and just because we were like, it's so funny to us. Like, I did even add some bloopers.
It's a cheesy 80s kind of like
throwback,
Halloween,
to it. And even at the end of the Halloween video, I did like a couple of minutes bloopers because I just thought they were so funny. I wanted to share them, but there were just so many, and so I ended up doing like a whole, like, I forget how long, but it's like 11, 12 minutes of just like bloopers.
And the thing is like, I think part of it was because I was surprised, considering how amateurish we are, that I was like,
it actually didn't turn out that bad.
And I even did a trailer for it, like it was a real thing or whatever, and so I was like,
Okay. Nash Guy 207, aka Bob. Actually, shouldn't go the other way, maybe. What do Jada and Christian do for work?
Well, I finished my job in May, because we're going to build the baby room, and we've got renovations that we're doing, and thank goodness someone was here when all of that. We've had some home not accidents, like some stuff just like blow up, and have to like be fixed literally. And stuff, and literally took like 3.5 weeks to just get things sorted. And so I'm happy that I was here, and we have one last renovation. We're going to be renovating the bathroom. That was the only one that was actually on the books to do. No, the baby room renovation in the kitchen. Sorry, what I mean by that is like having to have a new AC, new panel, new appliances. Those things that we had that were not expected, but actually doing the bathroom is one that was expected. Because we're trying to get ready for baby. Anyways, and so I finished so that I could do the planning for that before the baby came, and then be a stay-at-home mom for the first couple of years. That's our plan, and what we wanted to do, and we're lucky enough to be able to do that for now. Christian he just tells people he works at a packaging company, but he's a VP of operations at a packaging company. He's a vital like head honcho essential person there, and so I'm really proud of him because he's honestly the best manager that the company has, and does really well. Before I left there, I was the customer support manager there, not because of him Probably in spite of
She
him.
had to really work her way
Not
up.
even, it's because people were like, listen, we just need someone smart to come in and work in customer support. And then I got like, I came up. We weren't in the same like department or anything, but.
So he like runs a factory for the company they both worked for. He runs the factory side of the company.
Yes.
To give him more, because VP of operations sounds like, it's just like, sounds like
But
a
he does
title
the
head,
HR
but he's-
stuff
yeah.
and everything. Like he does purchasing. Like so this one, he does a lot.
I apologize if I do not say this name right. Lee Caprice?
See, I would have said Cyprus.
Maybe. Lee Cyprus. That's probably closer. Is it Greek? Maybe? Anyways.
Just because Cyprus is next to Greece.
Yeah.
Spelled differently.
I know. But you said it like the same. So this is you guys doing a calendar this year. I'm running out of months on the last one you did. Hold on.
So for those of you that you're not familiar with, Ashley's going to get the calendar for this.
Yeah, what he's talking about is last year I did a calendar like last minute, but we had several requests for it. So I put one together of some stuff, and the answer is this was the other one that we discussed today, and we were like, it was fun. That one actually, I only put it out a week before the new year. So this year, we're gonna look at me probably doing it by like November, so that it won't be so last minute. But I think we are. If you guys are going to have some Prager,
won't look very nice in some of the photos.
I think I'm going to do some throwback photos over the last couple of years that we've taken, and maybe include those that you've not seen before. That's not on Instagram or anything like that either. Of pre-Prager's Jada. Yeah. But yes, we are going to. Even if it's only like 2 people who end up getting them, if you're having fun with it, then
because that's what inspired us to do it last year, and we got
such great feedback. You guys are so sweet.
And it was really nice.
This one is from Lester Lynn Davidson. It says, Ashley, you still have my heart. That one wasn't the question, but I thought it was cute, so I wrote it. Jada, have you picked out a name for your little one?
No.
It's like, that's a short answer, no. No. They haven't even boiled it down yet. They're supposed to in the next week.
Yeah. If you've got any great suggestions, we can reject those as well. I Patreon
nothing personal.
Patreon gave a few, and I was like, "That's so great, guys." Yeah, we still don't have a name picked out.
Okay. This one comes from us, Pat. I don't know why I say come. Like I don't know where these
this
people
comes
live.
from Illinois.
Yeah. But this is from Pat Finn. Oh, Ashley, do you want to read one? Sorry. I just have the phone that has it all.
Congrats on your 3rd anniversary. Who is the smarter twin? We have always had who's funnier, who's nicer, who's smarter, and all that stuff. When we get the who's smarter twin, we just say we're equally educated.
I had the harder majors, but sure.
Sociology is a real hard major, let me tell you.
I've tried to commit. There was a ton of reading into
I know.
Don't even play. You took a couple sociology classes with me that counted toward your gen ed. And you cannot say they were easy. Anyways, but she says that, but I've tried to convince her to do an IQ test or retake an ACT score and see who would score the highest and stuff like that.
Like, I want to sit around and take a 4-hour test.
See?
I did better on the ACT the first time.
This one comes to us from Terry Lee.
What's y'all's favorite pastime? She had said that question
That's not
already.
how it says. It says, what are y'all's, not what's y'all's.
What are y'all's favorite pastime? Love you guys. Great video.
I love how, because he said y'all, she like put on this deep country accent or something.
Hey, Christian cracks me up when he tries to do a British accent. I'm like, babe, you're British. This is all the time, and it's just funny every time, and I mention it. But
a favorite pastime.
Is that like hobby?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We love playing games. Like, we actually played a couple today. We like water. I like going to clean lakes and rivers and oceans.
She said what? I was like, yeah, that's predominantly what I drink. I'm like, but that's a weird thing to say, Ashley. She means like being on the water.
Yeah, doing stuff on the water. Reading, binge watching television, just hanging out. I've been going to trivia a lot lately, so I really like doing that too.
We do like game nights.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get to do it in Florida a lot because it's so hot, but I have done it occasionally. But I like making like s'mores and stuff over the fire and being like around the fire and stuff. You know, I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Says from Tim Wickersham.
Wickersham? Damn! Okay, I have 2. Would you like to know, would like to...
Oh my gosh, you cannot read.
Well, just give it to me out here. Would like to know each of your favorite books and favorite movies at this point in time. I don't feel like I have a favorite movie per se right now.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I recently discussed this with somebody, and I was just like, I recently discussed this with my boyfriend about a favorite movie, and I was like, actually, for the last couple, like the last decade, for 7 years of the last decade, I didn't watch that much television or that many movies. Like, I read an unhealthy amount.
Mm.
And it wasn't until like about the last 3 or 4 years when I started to get into like Asian stuff, and I would binge watch that I got more into like television and a healthy amount of reading, where you only read like maybe a book a week or 2 or 3 books a month or something, instead of reading a book like every day. And so I actually haven't been rewatching like movies. I've been rewatching a lot of television shows instead of
I
movies.
rewatch it, yeah. I'll tweak it a little bit. New Adventures of Little Christine is on HBO Max, and I've been rewatching that.
So really excited when it's on HBO.
Like, no, I really enjoy it, but like the main character is so problematic sometimes. She really, really is.
But that's true of a lot of sitcoms.
And for books, there's a fantasy series that I've been reading, and this is what's really bad sometimes when you read books, because you don't. I can't even remember. I'll look and then insert the name here.
I will say a favorite book. I'm not sure about a movie. If you'd asked me like 15 years ago, I would have had one. It would have been Pride and Prejudice and She's the Man, because I watched that way too many times. And then before that, it was like Twister and Mulan and Dirty Dancing.
I have no idea. We used to watch Twister like so much when we were like in elementary, middle, like 5th or 6th grade. Yeah. I don't know.
So I did have like favorite movies for certain periods of time.
We really
like 20
Cinderella.
and before. Okay, but for a favorite book, it would be by Stephanie Myers. If you're familiar with her, most people know her for like the Twilight Saga. And while I have reread those books several times, unabashed and unashamed, she has this book called The Host, which they did make a movie out of it as well, but I don't think it translated as well. That it didn't work as well how they did it, I don't think. It wasn't bad, but it just was not as like, I feel like it's gritty.
And I also don't think that I think some of the casting choices they made really didn't line up with like I'm not saying they were bad actors, or actresses or anything, but they just didn't line up
the characters,
and so it kind of put people off already that had like were big fans of the book.
The book is sci-fi. It's about these aliens that come invade the Earth, and it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but not like the movie at all. But they're like good. It's like if communism was done right type of thing. It's what I always
if you took ego out of everything and everyone was happy for everyone.
And that's what they are. But the problem is that the book revolves around one that was implanted where the consciousness of the human is still there, and so there's a struggle between the two of them. And so
it's a good book.
It's so good. It is really good.
I don't think anyone in our audience is going to read it, but I will say the first like 70, 80 pages, they're having to build the story, and it's a bit
because
slow.
It's creating like a new world.
Yeah.
And so it is like...
But then after that, it's like one of those things where like I went to bed at 8:30 the first.
Yeah, because
day
I
that
read it and I was
watched
like,
it.
Jada, this one is so good. You've got to read it.
Then the next day I go to bed till like 4 because I was finishing it.
Yeah.
Because.
And then she did a couple years later, like an anniversary edition, and she added like an additional chapter to the end, like an epilogue, plus type
I've been
of
waiting
thing.
on a second one of
And
these for the last
It
decade.
was great. I loved the extra thing that she added. I was like, this is so good. It only, to me, like elevated the book, because sometimes some authors will like.
Why do y'all ask us about books? I swear sometimes. like,
yes. Okay, but I think that was it for today. Don't forget to make your guesses down in
the comments
below. And it'll be a couple of months, and we will do a video for the winner.
Bye.
I mean, we say winner. I mean, there's not really anything to win except that you got it right. But still.
Bragging rights.
Yeah. Until next time. Bye.